Why does the hashtag fixbureaucracy matter? In light of the World Telecommunication and Information Society Day, the document project asked key thought leaders in the spheres of governance and technology their take on why the hashtag fixbureaucracy is imperative. We are delighted to share their perspectives as a vehicle to spark debate and build support around this often overlooked but critical topic that impacts hundreds of thousands of people in hundreds of municipalities worldwide. To 8 thought leaders, we asked, why does the hashtag fixbureaucracy matter? Here we share their important responses, which reflect a range of perspectives and which highlights the complexity of these issues. According to Esther Dyson, founder at Wellville, ultimately, we need to fix the incentives that keep the bureaucratic messes in place, hold the people who design the systems accountable for how many people actually sign up, receive services, and ultimately, in many cases, no longer need the services. In short, it needs to be more than 2 sentences. Suresh Raj Sharma, member of the Independent Audit Advisory Committee of the United Nations, says, although the original purpose of bureaucracy was to design a clear path for decision-making, lately it has been used to A. grab and hold power on one hand, and B. absconding from responsibility by not taking decisions on the other hand. One way to reverse this approach would be to reward for the out-of-the-box decisions that do not harm anyone, but smoothen the process taken by an official. Liesen Stromberg, social impact entrepreneur, board member, executive advisor, best-selling author, and global keynote speaker, says we've lost trust in the very institutions that are intended to support us. It's time we fix bureaucracy so each and every one of us can thrive. Eva Gumnishka, CEO of Humans in the Loop, says fixing bureaucracy matters so that we can ensure everybody has the same access to services and resources independently of their background and skills. David Miller, former mayor of Toronto, says clear, consistent communication and the ability to listen and make change where needed are critical if governments are to continue to foster a meaningful democracy. The hashtag fixbureaucracy is on the right track as it tries to help make interactions with government simple, clear, and responsive to the needs of residents. Wadsanai Garwe, who is president at the Federation of International Civil Servants Associations, says the hashtag fixbureaucracy matters because so many refugees and migrants are denied access to hosts of services because they cannot produce identification that satisfies the bureaucratic needs. So many refugees have to go from pillar to post trying to fill in details that they do not understand. Imagine being asked for your grandmother's maiden name, for example. How many children who have lost their family in conflict would know that? Liesl Riddle, Dean of the George Washington University College of Professional Studies, says migrants to the U.S. face an obstacle course of numerous forms, most asking for the same information time and time again for each family member, and must partake in multiple in-person interviews where the same information is asked repeatedly. They never know where they are in the immigration process, and the opportunity costs of time away from work and real costs of childcare, translation, and transportation are significant. A cross-agency, cross-levels of government solution is needed, but who will take ownership and pay for it? Orly Lobel, author of The Equality Machine, You Don't Own Me, and Talent Wants to Be Free, says the democratic imperative for effective government requires that public administrators rely upon effective tools and accurate and up-to-date information. Good governance must come to the public sector with digitization and automation of certain governmental functions, where AI has a comparative edge. Agencies increasingly will come to rely on automated systems for various aspects of their work, including to determine benefits eligibility, monitor and enforce citizen behavior, aid in the rulemaking process, provide education and communication to citizens, and alleviate governmental bureaucratic function. Governments should moreover invest in public options of AI application because what we really want are technological capabilities that are accessible to everybody. We want to use AI as a tool to correct past and ongoing exclusions and to know more about the root causes and solutions for society's most wicked problems. The ways in which convoluted documentation processes manifest in governments are diverse, as are the underlying systemic causes. However, at the Document Project, we believe that there is huge potential to improve the lives of millions through the simplification and streamlining of paperwork for people, for which there are many potential solutions. We are actively seeking partners, collaborators, ideas, and initiatives, so please reach out to us. Please tell us what you think, leave a comment here or on LinkedIn, or email us at partner@documentproject.com.